Navigating relationships with toxic individuals can be a challenging endeavor, yet it is crucial for our emotional well-being to recognize and address these dynamics. Toxic traits can manifest in various forms, such as manipulation, constant negativity, or a lack of respect for boundaries. Identifying these behaviors early on is essential, as they can significantly impact our mental health and overall happiness. By understanding the signs of toxicity, we empower ourselves to make informed decisions about who we allow into our lives. This awareness not only protects us, but also fosters healthier relationships with those who uplift and support us. In this context, Stoic philosophy offers valuable insights that can help maintain our personal peace amidst the chaos that toxic individuals often bring. Stoicism teaches us the importance of focusing on what we can control, our thoughts, reactions, and choices, while accepting what we cannot change. By adopting a Stoic mindset, we can cultivate resilience and emotional stability, allowing us to navigate difficult relationships with grace and composure. This philosophical approach encourages us to detach from the emotional turmoil that toxic individuals may provoke, enabling us to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. As we delve deeper into this topic, we will explore 10 definitive signs of toxic individuals, equipping ourselves with the knowledge needed to identify these traits in our relationships. Recognizing these signs is not merely an exercise in labeling others. It is a vital step towards safeguarding our mental health and fostering a more positive environment. By understanding these characteristics, we can better navigate our interactions and set appropriate boundaries. Ultimately, the goal is to cultivate relationships that are enriching and supportive rather than draining and harmful. As we embark on this journey of exploration, we will draw upon the wisdom of Stoic philosophy to guide us in maintaining our inner peace and clarity, even when faced with challenging individuals. Together, we will learn how to identify toxic traits and apply Stoic principles to enhance our relational dynamics and personal well-being. Manipulation is a hallmark trait of toxic individuals, characterized by the use of subtle tactics to control or influence others for their own benefit. This behavior often involves deceit, emotional coercion, and psychological games that can leave victims feeling confused and uncertain about their own perception. Manipulators may employ various strategies, such as gaslighting, where they distort reality to make their targets question their own memories or feelings. For instance, a manipulative partner might dismiss their significant other's concerns by saying, "You're just being overly sensitive," thereby invalidating their emotions and creating self-doubt. Another common tactic is the use of guilt, where manipulators may exploit their victim's sense of obligation, saying things like, "If you really cared about me, you would do this for me," which can lead to feelings of inadequacy and confusion. These tactics not only undermine the victim's confidence, but also create a toxic environment where trust and open communication are severely compromised. The impact of manipulation on relationships can be profound, often leading to emotional distress, resentment, and a breakdown of intimacy. Victims may find themselves walking on eggshells, constantly second-guessing their thoughts and feelings, which can erode the foundation of any healthy relationship. To counteract manipulation, self-awareness and clarity are essential. Recognizing the signs of manipulation is the first step toward reclaiming one's power. By developing a strong sense of self and understanding one's values and boundaries, individuals can better navigate the complexities of their relationships. Journaling thoughts and feelings can help clarify emotions and provide a reference point when faced with manipulative behavior. Additionally, seeking support from trusted friends or professionals can offer perspective and validation, reinforcing one's sense of reality. Ultimately, cultivating self-awareness empowers individuals to stand firm against manipulation, allowing them to assert their needs and maintain healthier relationships. By understanding the tactics used by toxic individuals and prioritizing clarity in our own thoughts and feelings, we can create a more balanced and respectful relational dynamic, free from the confusion and doubt that manipulation often brings. Charm can often serve as a deceptive tool for manipulation in toxic individuals, masking their true intentions behind a facade of charisma and likability. This type of charm is characterized by an alluring personality that draws people in, often making them feel special or valued. However, beneath this surface lies a manipulative agenda aimed at controlling or exploiting others. Deceptive charm can manifest in various ways, such as excessive flattery, captivating storytelling, or an uncanny ability to make others feel understood and appreciated. While these traits can initially create a sense of connection, they often lead to confusion and disillusionment as the manipulator's true nature becomes apparent. The effects of such charm can be profound, as victims may find themselves entranced by the manipulator's charisma, overlooking red flags and warning signs. This can create a cycle where the victim becomes increasingly dependent on the charm, making it difficult to recognize the underlying manipulation at play. To combat this, it is essential for individuals to observe patterns in behavior over time. A charming individual may initially seem delightful, but consistent patterns of inconsistency, broken promises, or self-serving actions can reveal their true character. By paying attention to how someone behaves in various situations, especially when faced with challenges or conflicts, one can gain insight into their authenticity. This practice of observation aligns with the Stoic principle of judging actions over words. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what is truly important, our own responses and the actions of others, rather than getting swept away by persuasive language or superficial charm. By prioritizing actions, we can discern whether someone's behavior aligns with their words, allowing us to make more informed decisions about our relationships. Ultimately, recognizing the potential for charm to be a manipulative tool empowers individuals to protect themselves from toxic influences. By fostering self-awareness and applying the Stoic principle of evaluating actions, we can navigate relationships with greater clarity and discernment, ensuring that we engage with those who genuinely respect and value us, rather than those who use charm as a means to manipulate and control. Pathological lying is a complex behavior characterized by a compulsive tendency to fabricate stories or distort the truth, often without any clear motive or benefit. This trait can have devastating implications in relationships as it fundamentally undermines trust, the cornerstone of any healthy connection. When someone engages in pathological lying, they create a web of deceit that can leave their partners feeling confused, betrayed, and emotionally drained. The impact on trust is profound. Once dishonesty becomes apparent, it can lead to a breakdown of communication and intimacy, making it difficult for the affected partner to feel secure or valued. Recognizing patterns in dishonesty is crucial for anyone navigating a relationship with a pathological liar. Initially, the lies may seem harmless or trivial, but over time, they can escalate into more significant fabrications that complicate the relationship further. By observing consistent patterns of dishonesty, such as discrepancies in stories or a lack of accountability, individuals can gain insight into the true nature of their partner's behavior. This awareness is essential for making informed decisions about the future of the relationship. It is equally important for individuals to maintain clarity and integrity in their interactions. By being honest and transparent in their own communication, they can set a standard for what is acceptable in the relationship. This commitment to integrity not only fosters a healthier dynamic, but also encourages the other person to reflect on their behavior. Establishing clear boundaries and expectations can help mitigate the effects of pathological lying, allowing individuals to protect their emotional well-being. Moreover, maintaining clarity in one's own values and principles can serve as a guiding light when faced with the complexities of dishonesty. It empowers individuals to stand firm in their beliefs and make choices that align with their self-respect. Ultimately, understanding the implications of pathological lying and recognizing patterns of dishonesty can help individuals navigate their relationships more effectively. By prioritizing clarity and integrity, they can create a foundation built on trust and mutual respect, ensuring that they engage with partners who value honesty and authenticity. This approach not only safeguards their emotional health, but also fosters more meaningful and fulfilling connections. The lack of empathy is a defining trait of toxic individuals, profoundly affecting their relationships and interactions with others. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of another, is essential for building meaningful connections and fostering emotional intimacy. When someone lacks empathy, they often struggle to recognize or validate the emotions of those around them, leading to a disconnect that can be damaging. This absence of empathy can manifest in various ways, such as dismissive behavior towards others' feelings. For instance, a toxic individual might respond to a friend's distress with comments like, "You're overreacting," or "Just get over it," effectively minimizing the other person's experience and creating feelings of isolation. Such dismissive responses not only invalidate the emotions of others, but also reinforce a sense of unworthiness, making it difficult for individuals to express their feelings openly. Over time, this lack of empathy can erode trust and intimacy in relationships. As individuals begin to feel unheard and unvalued, the emotional toll can lead to anxiety, depression, and a sense of disconnection, ultimately pushing people away from the toxic individual. It is crucial for individuals to recognize the importance of surrounding themselves with empathetic individuals who can provide the support and understanding they need. Empathetic people are those who actively listen, validate feelings, and offer compassion, creating a safe space for open communication. By fostering relationships with those who exhibit empathy, individuals can cultivate a more positive and nurturing environment, which is essential for emotional well-being. Encouraging viewers to seek out empathetic connections can empower them to prioritize their mental health and build a supportive network. This shift not only enhances personal relationships, but also promotes a culture of understanding and kindness. Ultimately, recognizing the lack of empathy as a defining trait of toxic individuals allows individuals to make informed choices about their relationships. By surrounding themselves with empathetic individuals, they can create a more fulfilling and emotionally supportive environment, free from the negativity and emotional turmoil that often accompanies toxic dynamics. Emphasizing the value of empathy in relationships can lead to deeper connections and a more compassionate approach to interpersonal interactions, fostering a healthier and more positive relational landscape. The obsessive need for control is a prominent characteristic of toxic individuals, often manifesting in various controlling behaviors that can significantly impact their relationships. This need for control can surface in numerous ways, such as micromanaging a partner's decisions, dictating social interactions, or imposing rigid expectations on others. For instance, a controlling partner may insist on choosing what their significant other wears, who they spend time with, or how they should behave in social situations. Such behaviors not only stifle the autonomy of the other person, but also create an environment of fear and resentment, where the controlled individual may feel trapped and powerless. Over time, this dynamic can lead to emotional distress, eroded self-esteem, and a breakdown of trust, as the controlled partner may begin to question their own judgment and worth. It is crucial for individuals in such relationships to assert their independence and establish clear boundaries. By communicating their needs and limits, they can reclaim their sense of self and foster healthier interactions. Setting boundaries is not only a form of self-protection, but also a necessary step in promoting mutual respect within the relationship. Encouraging viewers to recognize their right to autonomy empowers them to stand firm against controlling behaviors and prioritize their well-being. Additionally, Stoic teachings offer valuable insights into managing the obsessive need for control, emphasizing the importance of focusing on what is within one's control. Stoicism teaches that while we cannot control the actions or behaviors of others, we can control our responses and choices. By adopting this mindset, individuals can cultivate resilience and clarity, allowing them to navigate the complexities of controlling relationships with greater ease. This perspective encourages individuals to let go of the need to change or fix the toxic behaviors of others, instead focusing on their own actions and reactions. Ultimately, recognizing the obsessive need for control in toxic individuals enables individuals to make informed decisions about their relationships. By asserting independence, establishing boundaries, and embracing Stoic principles, they can foster healthier dynamics that promote personal growth and emotional well-being. This approach not only enhances their quality of life, but also encourages a more balanced and respectful relational landscape, free from the constraints of toxic control. Blame shifting is a behavior commonly exhibited by toxic individuals, characterized by the tendency to deflect responsibility for their actions onto others. This behavior can have detrimental effects on team dynamics, as it creates an environment where accountability is undermined and trust is eroded. When someone consistently shifts blame, it fosters a culture of defensiveness and resentment, making it difficult for team members to collaborate effectively. For instance, in a workplace setting, a team member who fails to meet a deadline may blame their colleagues for not providing adequate support rather than acknowledging their own shortcomings. This not only disrupts team cohesion, but also leads to frustration among peers who feel unjustly accused. The impact of blame shifting extends beyond immediate interactions. It can stifle open communication and hinder problem-solving efforts, as individuals become reluctant to share their thoughts or admit mistakes for fear of being scapegoated. To counteract this behavior, it is essential for individuals to stick to facts and avoid falling prey to emotional manipulation. Blame shifters often employ tactics that evoke guilt or defensiveness in others, diverting attention from their own actions. By focusing on objective evidence and maintaining a calm demeanor, individuals can navigate conversations more effectively and hold others accountable without getting drawn into emotional turmoil. Encouraging viewers to remain grounded in facts empowers them to address blame shifting constructively, fostering healthier interactions. Moreover, accountability is a cornerstone of healthy relationships, whether in personal or professional contexts. When individuals take responsibility for their actions, it cultivates trust and respect, allowing for open dialogue and growth. In contrast, blame shifting undermines this foundation, leading to a cycle of avoidance and conflict. By emphasizing the importance of accountability, individuals can create an environment where everyone feels empowered to own their mistakes and learn from them. This not only strengthens relationships, but also enhances overall team performance, as members feel supported and valued. Ultimately, recognizing the behavior of blame shifters and its impact on accountability allows individuals to make informed choices in their interactions. By sticking to facts, avoiding emotional manipulation, and prioritizing accountability, they can foster healthier dynamics that promote collaboration, trust, and mutual respect, paving the way for more productive and fulfilling relationships. The cruel trait of deriving pleasure from others' struggles is a disturbing behavior often exhibited by toxic individuals, reflecting a profound lack of empathy and compassion. This behavior manifests when someone takes joy in the misfortunes or difficulties faced by others, often using these moments as opportunities for mockery or belittlement. Such actions not only highlight the absence of empathy, but also reveal a deep-seated insecurity within the individual who engages in this behavior. For instance, a toxic person might laugh at a colleague who stumbles during a presentation, making sarcastic comments about their performance rather than offering support or encouragement. Similarly, they may belittle a friend who is going through a tough time, saying things like, "You brought this on yourself," or "You should have known better," which serves to further diminish the other person's feelings and vulnerabilities. This mocking behavior can have devastating effects on the emotional well-being of those targeted, leading to feelings of shame, isolation, and decreased self-worth. It creates an environment where individuals feel unsafe to express their struggles, fearing ridicule instead of receiving the understanding and support they need. To combat this toxic behavior, it is essential for individuals to set clear boundaries. Encouraging viewers to recognize their right to protect themselves from such cruelty empowers them to take a stand against it. Setting boundaries involves communicating what behaviors are unacceptable and asserting the need for respect and kindness in interactions. For example, if someone finds themselves the target of mockery, they can respond by saying, "I don't appreciate that kind of humor. It's hurtful," thereby establishing a limit on how they will be treated. By doing so, individuals not only defend their own emotional health, but also signal to others that such behavior is intolerable. Ultimately, recognizing the cruel trait of deriving pleasure from others' struggles allows individuals to make informed choices about their relationships. By setting boundaries against toxic behavior, they can foster a more supportive and empathetic environment where vulnerability is met with compassion rather than ridicule. This approach not only enhances personal well-being, but also encourages a culture of kindness and understanding, paving the way for healthier and more fulfilling connections. Toxic individuals often employ isolation as a manipulation tactic, using it to exert control over their victims and undermine their sense of self. This behavior can manifest in various ways, with signs of isolation tactics often being subtle at first. For instance, a toxic partner may gradually discourage their significant other from spending time with friends or family, framing it as a desire for closeness or concern for their well-being. They might say things like, "You don't need them, I'm all you need," or "They don't really care about you like I do," which can create a false sense of loyalty while simultaneously cutting off external support systems. Over time, these tactics can lead to feelings of loneliness and dependency, as the isolated individual begins to rely solely on the toxic person for emotional fulfillment. This manipulation can severely impact mental health, leading to anxiety, depression, and a diminished sense of self-worth. It is crucial for individuals to recognize the importance of maintaining connections with supportive individuals outside of their immediate relationships. Friends and family can provide valuable perspectives and emotional support, helping to counteract the negative effects of isolation. Encouraging viewers to nurture these connections empowers them to seek out relationships that are uplifting and affirming, rather than those that drain their energy and self-esteem. Additionally, setting clear boundaries regarding relationships is essential in combating isolation tactics. Individuals must communicate their needs and limits to ensure that they are not subjected to manipulative behaviors. For example, if a partner attempts to isolate them from friends, they can assertively express their desire to maintain those connections, stating, "I value my friendships and need time with my friends to feel balanced." By establishing these boundaries, individuals can protect themselves from the harmful effects of isolation and foster healthier dynamics. Ultimately, analyzing how toxic individuals use isolation as a manipulation tactic allows individuals to make informed choices about their relationships. By recognizing the signs of isolation, maintaining connections with supportive individuals, and setting clear boundaries, they can create a more empowering and nurturing environment. This approach not only enhances personal well-being, but also encourages a culture of respect and understanding, paving the way for healthier and more fulfilling connections in their lives. Veiled jealousy is a subtle yet insidious trait often found in toxic individuals, characterized by a hidden resentment or envy that is masked by seemingly benign comments or behaviors. This form of jealousy can significantly impact the self-esteem of those on the receiving end, as it often leaves them feeling confused and undermined. Unlike overt jealousy, which is more easily identifiable, veiled jealousy operates under the guise of friendliness or support, making it challenging to recognize. For instance, a toxic individual might offer backhanded compliments such as, "You look great for someone who just had a baby," or, "I'm surprised you did so well on that project. I didn't think you'd be able to handle it." These comments may appear flattering at first glance, but they are laced with subtle criticism that can erode confidence and self-worth over time. Additionally, veiled jealousy can manifest through subtle sabotage, where the toxic individual may undermine a friend's efforts or achievements without direct confrontation. For example, they might forget to mention a colleague's accomplishments in a group setting or spread rumors that cast doubt on their abilities. Such actions can create an environment of distrust and insecurity, making it difficult for the targeted individual to feel secure in their achievements. It is essential for viewers to recognize these behaviors and understand their impact on self-esteem. By identifying veiled jealousy, individuals can better protect themselves from its damaging effects. Encouraging viewers to celebrate their achievements unapologetically is a powerful way to counteract the negativity associated with veiled jealousy. When individuals acknowledge their successes and take pride in their accomplishments, they reinforce their self-worth and diminish the power of toxic individuals to undermine them. Celebrating achievements, whether big or small, fosters a sense of confidence and resilience, allowing individuals to thrive despite the presence of jealousy around them. Ultimately, examining the insidious nature of veiled jealousy in toxic individuals empowers individuals to make informed choices about their relationships. By recognizing backhanded compliments and subtle sabotage, and by celebrating their successes without guilt, they can cultivate a more positive self-image and surround themselves with supportive individuals who genuinely uplift them. This approach not only enhances personal well-being, but also encourages a culture of authenticity and encouragement, paving the way for healthier and more fulfilling connections. Holding grudges is a detrimental trait that can significantly impact relationships, creating an environment rife with conflict and bitterness. When individuals harbor resentment and refuse to forgive, they often find themselves trapped in a cycle of negativity that affects not only their emotional well-being, but also their interactions with others. An unforgiving heart can lead to ongoing tension as unresolved issues resurface in conversations and interactions, causing misunderstandings and escalating conflicts. For example, a person who cannot let go of past grievances may bring up old arguments during new disagreements, preventing any opportunity for resolution and healing. This behavior not only strains relationships, but also fosters an atmosphere of distrust and hostility, making it difficult for individuals to connect meaningfully. The emotional toll of holding grudges can be profound, leading to feelings of anger, frustration, and isolation. It is essential to highlight the importance of forgiveness for personal peace. Forgiveness is not about condoning the actions of others or forgetting past hurts. Rather, it is a conscious choice to release the burden of resentment and reclaim one's emotional freedom. By choosing to forgive, individuals can break the cycle of negativity and open themselves up to healing and growth. This act of letting go allows for healthier relationships, as it creates space for understanding, empathy, and renewed connection. Encouraging viewers to set boundaries against those who dwell on the past is also crucial in this context. While forgiveness is a personal journey, it is equally important to protect oneself from individuals who continuously bring up past grievances or refuse to move forward. Setting boundaries can involve communicating the need for a more positive and constructive dialogue, stating, "I want to focus on the present and work towards a better future together." By establishing these limits, individuals can safeguard their emotional health and foster relationships that are based on mutual respect and understanding. Ultimately, discussing the trait of holding grudges and its negative impact on relationships empowers individuals to make informed choices about their emotional well-being. By recognizing the conflict and bitterness that grudges create, embracing the importance of forgiveness, and setting boundaries against those who dwell on the past, individuals can cultivate a more peaceful and fulfilling relational landscape. This approach not only enhances personal happiness, but also encourages a culture of healing and growth, paving the way for healthier and more meaningful connections. In summary, recognizing toxic traits is essential for personal well-being and emotional health. Throughout our discussion, we have explored various behaviors exhibited by toxic individuals, such as manipulation, blame shifting, and the insidious nature of veiled jealousy. Each of these traits can significantly impact our relationships, leading to feelings of confusion, resentment, and diminished self-worth. By understanding these behaviors, we empower ourselves to make informed choices about the people we allow into our lives and how we engage with them. The importance of setting boundaries and maintaining connections with supportive individuals cannot be overstated. Establishing clear limits helps protect our emotional health and fosters healthier dynamics in our relationships. Additionally, we have highlighted the value of forgiveness and the need to let go of grudges, as holding on to past grievances can create unnecessary conflict and bitterness. Embracing forgiveness not only promotes personal peace, but also opens the door to more meaningful connections with others. As we continue to navigate the complexities of our relationships, incorporating insights from Stoic philosophy can provide valuable guidance. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and responses, while accepting what we cannot change. This mindset can help us cultivate resilience and clarity in the face of toxic behaviors. If you found these insights helpful, I encourage you to subscribe for more discussions on Stoic philosophy and its practical applications in everyday life. By staying connected, you can continue to explore ways to enhance your emotional well-being and foster healthier relationships. Additionally, I invite you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comment section below. Engaging with others can provide a sense of community and support as we all navigate the challenges of interpersonal dynamics. Your insights may resonate with someone else, and together we can create a space for understanding and growth. Thank you for joining this conversation, and I look forward to hearing from you as we continue to explore the journey of personal development and emotional resilience.